everyone, this is Sam Create the Heart, and I'm back to share another, or actually multiple projects using the 2 paper pads of the month from Not Too Shabby shop. So we'll be focusing more on glow, but I think we'll be making another project using the Winged Beauties. I did a walkthrough of these 2 paper pads at the first of the month when I also shared the subscription box of the month. Which is an amazing, amazing box. I had a lot more time to talk about it in that one because that was sort of my own video, but this one is a Not Too Shabby shop video, so I don't want to take too much time. I want to get into the projects. Some of the other things I'm going to be using include the jar stamp set, and I did go over how I made my jars. I'm going to be using these same or similar jars in my projects today. In my previous video, I showed how I made my shaker and how I also made my little jars where it looks like the little paper piece jars. So these were the 2 cards that I made using Winged Beauties in my previous video. I'm also going to use one of the stamps from this stamp set, which is called Honeybee Kisses, also from the Not Too Shabby shop. So let's go ahead and get started. I am doing an A2 size card, and what I did was I cut a piece of paper roughly 3 inches, and then by 5.5, and then I cut a 1/2 inch strip off, which I'm going to be kind of using on this card as well. Here is the 1/2 inch strip, which I'm going to place right here. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. This is a really easy card and just kind of showcasing the paper and the other elements that are in this collection. So I've got a couple of elements from the cut aparts. Let's see here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put all my little dragonflies down. At the end, if there's time, I'll go ahead and I'll embellish with some sequins I've pulled aside and some gems. But for right now, I just want to get some of these cards made so you can see the different ways that I used the paper. And this is like not coming off very well. Usually this stuff comes off pretty easily, but I cut these kind of small to fit. So yeah, these are all from the paper collection. I just cut these elements right out, and then I put them on foam. And I'm going to do this one. So this card is almost done. And at the end, like I said, I'll just do all of the gems and sequins that I want to add. And I don't know that I pulled gems and sequins that match the other paper pad, actually, when I think about it, but that's okay. So there's this one. All right, so there's the first card. Very easy, simple. Now we're going to move on to this next card. So this one is an A2 size card, and I am, let's see here. Got all these different elements. I'm going to do, let's see. Let me make sure I've got all my little element pieces here. And then goes with that one. Okay, so let's do this one. So this is just Let Your Light Shine. It's a very, very simple little card, but this I did the little shaker, and I love how that came out. So just let your light shine. And so, you know, you could put sorry, I'm doing this ATG. You could put one of the little glowworms on here, but the paper is just so, whoops, I'll do it upside down, pretty, that I just wanted to kind of showcase the paper for this project. And then here's this one. Plus, I really like my jars. This jar came out really cute. That, and then this one is just Let Your Light Shine. So here is card number 2. And it's just a shaker jar card. And then this card right here. So this one, I've got this piece. And then I think I want to do it like this. So I just used one of the mini hill making dies that I have to kind of cut a little line here and just give it a little bit of interest. Makes it easier to use 2 different papers. So we're going to go ahead and put that one down, and then this is just going to go right on top. This paper is so beautiful. I'm using my ATG because it's just a little bit faster. And go right here. And then I've got my jar. Looks like my little bees, or I'm sorry, my little fireflies, are they bees? I don't know, are in the jar. And then this is my gnome. I colored him out, and what I did was I think there's a bee hive or beeswax, I don't know, on his little stick. And so what I did was instead I cut out of the paper one of these little bees, aka fireflies, and I just attached it instead so it looks like a firefly flew onto that stick, or because I don't want to think about him just sticking a firefly on there. That would be kind of creepy, but I think that if one flew on there and now it's on his little stick, so I thought that was kind of adorable, so that's what I went with for that one. And all the little fireflies are in there. There are definitely holes at the top of this jar so that they can breathe. And then they're glowing. It's nighttime. Just kind of setting the scene there. So let's just go ahead and put that there. And then for my sentiment, I'm using one of the cut-aparts in the collection that says, Hope Your Day Glows. So here is the next card. I think it was really fun. So let's see, I've got this card and these card right here. And then this last card is going to be like, I'm going to do it like this. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Right. Oops. And this piece right here. So I think I'll probably have time just to put some gems. Oh, I'm running out of ATG, so this is perfect timing. Okay, so there you go. And there is a law that says if you're on camera, you will run out of ATG. It's like the law of averages. So let's just... So this I'm going to put right here. And then I've got this little guy right here, which I'm going to just glue this guy down because of his antennas. There we go. And then I've got a sentiment here, which is also cut from the paper. Same sentiment that I used the other one. Hope your day glows. Okay, so here are the 3 cards that I made with glow. And so you absolutely can combine your different stamp sets and different things. But, you know, I wanted to kind of show the paper. There's a shaker. And then this is the card that we made today. So for this one, if I wanted to put some gems, I would do, if we have time, just to do a couple. And then we'll have to. So I would just do, so it's 5, and then I would just pick my ones and just lay them down. And one more pink one. I want that side. And so then you could just put some quick sequins just to kind of jazz it up. And so here are my cards that I made today in this video. This one from Winged Beauties. And then we've got this one from the Glow with the shaker jar. And then this one also from Glow. And then this one right here. So thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy Create the Heart.